Alright, so this episode is again. I don't have audio.
Yeah, this should get me
Oh,
through the
there
month.
it is.
Give me a moment.
Ah, yes, we left off with
Greetings. Can I help you?
Cole's quest. Ooh, what the heck?
You killed me.
Oh,
What?
right.
I don't even know you.
Killed.
You forgot. You
Oh,
locked me
yeah.
in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I
Yes,
died in the
yes.
dark.
Yep.
The spire.
Cole, stop!
Just take it easy, kid. He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
That's extreme, buddy.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this
Well,
man cannot have killed you.
Oh,
You are a
right.
spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo. They forgot about him. He
Right.
starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him.
Oh, I forgot about all this.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Buddy, we're not letting that happen.
I need to.
Cole must forgive this. Cole needs to grow. So Cole will become more like a spirit. Cole will become more human. I went to have him.
Solus?
We
Yeah.
cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
I went with Solus on this one because he understands Cole better, and I get where Derek is coming
The
from.
kid's angry.
And
He needs
it's
to
not.
work through it.
A spirit
Yes.
does not work through emotions, it embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
Yep.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Oh man. I probably took forever to decide on what to do with Cole. I know I ended up choosing to have him become a spirit and forgive him because, as a good person, that just seemed like the right way to go with Cole. I'm sure Cole is interesting as a human too. Yeah, I went with
Cole
spirit.
needs to let this go.
Yeah.
I believe I can help. Cole, come with me.
Did we ever find out what that necklace is about? That Solus has on, like, it looks like a jawbone.
Not possible. Not possible.
Can you feel this man's pain, Cole?
He remembers now. He knows he killed me.
No. Feel his pain. his guilt, the shame that drove him from the Templars.
It's so weird when you get scenes like this with
Don't worry,
Solus,
we'll erase
and then
his record.
he's totally okay
They clap
with
me on the shoulder,
causing a
smell of
genocide to
oiled
bring back
metal and
the
blood.
world that
They smile like
he
Louis
destroyed.
did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter bounces off the walls
Ooh.
like a thin child's fists.
Found kittens, yikes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's hurting, Cole. And you are a spirit of compassion.
Forget.
I believe we have finished here.
So interesting to me that Solus like
You
doesn't
alright,
wear
kid?
shoes. It's so strange.
Yes. He's free. We're both free.
That got worked out.
It appears to be working. Cole should be adequately protected.
Have you talked to him since? Have you heard what he sounds like?
He sounds like a spirit.
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
Are you happy, Cole?
What matters is his happiness.
Yeah.
Cole, how are you feeling?
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the weight is off. The old chains have fallen.
You're not still angry with the man who hurt you?
No, I helped him forget. His pain no longer pulls at me. A woman with two names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand. Honey stirred into Leliana's wine. Faith, not revenge.
What?
Could have been a person.
Possibly. Would that have made him happier, Child of the Stone?
Interesting how I guess I should have had Varric and Cole, because I don't think I ever had them together in the party. And the dialogue stuff just wasn't activating for me. Like, the banter was not activating. I would go forever and just not get anything. And there's like 6 hours of banter.
Need something?
Cassandra wants a book.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue
Yeah.
of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
You sound surprised? She's a big fan. I did say that. I did say that.
That's exactly what I just said.
Maybe I'm just going crazy. Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Cassandra seems to
Well,
like
Cassandra
it.
seems to be hooked on it.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra?
Exactly.
Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one
Yes.
condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Fine. That's
got a deal.
perfect.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Yeah. God, I love this little subplot.
Inquisitor.
These Orlesians are just annoying, man. Wee. Boy, I just love jumping off of stuff. Where am I even off to? Oh, am I gonna talk to Blackwall?
He is doing so much. I should ride to join him.
I honestly like never brought him around. I didn't really. Oh, right, he's like not here. I think I like lost him. I couldn't find him for forever. Oh, yes, I found random stuff hidden. Stable boys let her. I think I find him like over here somewhere. Aha, there he is. Ah, chopping wood.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Chlorel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Oh, we stopped it. Corell's pride is to blame what... That's why we fight him.
And that's why
yeah.
he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Chlorel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Then remember the intention. We can still try, right? Nothing is perfect.
At the end of the day, I guess all we can do is try and hope for the best.
You're right. What matters is that we never give up. Chlorel made mistakes, but she was a great woman, and she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
I knew something was up with him from the start. And when you were re-listening to the dialogue, it's kind of obvious that something's not right about how he talks and how vague he is with the wardens.
To keep their hands busy.
I'm
grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm glad.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Isn't it obvious? Why follow it all? Wise words.
There's wisdom in that.
Ooh, if I glitched out
It was
funky.
a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
A generous act? Or am I investigating? What happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
That was generous of him.
That was.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Regret is useless. Not necessarily better. It all turned out. No, what am I picking? The top
You're
one.
here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older.
This game, when you look at the dialogue options, it really does not allow you to be evil in any way, or be even a narcissist, or just a jerk, or even just being power hungry. Like, it doesn't even give you just, like, straight up cartoonish evil. It's just weird. I think that's why I have a lot of problems with current RPGs, because, and the whole voice protagonist, because, like, her voice, if I did another, like, if I tried to do an evil playthrough with a female Inquisitor, and I attempted that, this voice and the other voice option just don't lend themselves to it. You're only allowed to play a good person in this, and that's super frustrating. Because I want to do like an all-out, power-hungry, slightly psychotic, evil run. Because it makes a second playthrough so much fun. Just finding out all the horrible things you can do to these characters that you love so much. Hey Colin, how's it going?
I hoped you'd stop by.
May I ask you something?
Yeah, can I ask him something?
Always.
Oh well, I have a lot to talk to him about. I'm really confused on the height of characters. Because Colin, I would assume, is supposed to be about 6 foot. And my Inquisitor just like, she's gotta be like 5'10" when she's standing next to him like that.
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
Right.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
That is true. But it needs serious reform. What's the answer then?
What would you suggest?
Yeah.
Some call the circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
Right. Would your idea work? We don't need Templars at all. I don't like that answer. Would it work?
That could work? Would people accept it?
Mages would be watched, but could pursue interests outside the circle. Neither freedom nor prison. I don't know.
At least he's being more understanding, and see, that's character growth right there. I know a lot of people don't like that, feel he was robbed of his arc, but I do think he's not fully there, and you can still hear the prejudices in his way he talks.
Do you know if they're all right?
Oh yeah, your family.
I received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Tracked you down, huh?
Your sister tracked you down. She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later. For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
Was
you
it?
Still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
Meredith is wrong, and then...
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the blood mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged
yeah,
my
the
anger
blood
towards
magic
the
going on in
mages.
Kirkwall was
It was
ridiculous.
only so far it would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
You can't control everything. You stood up to her in the end.
Yes.
Would I be like her now?
Possibly.
I wanted mages locked away as much as she did. I trusted they were treated reasonably well, but I should have done more. I should have looked into it. It's not yet enough. The Inquisition is my chance to atone.
Yeah.
I will see it through.
I see Ah, yes, the hero of Ferelden. What do you have to say about her? A lot of people say that he doesn't have a character arc, but there are remnants of it. hear in what he's saying because he is not at the end of that arc. He's in the middle of that transferring from the prejudices that he had while in Kirkwall and all that fun stuff. You know, and he realizes that he screwed up big time and he knows he can't fix it, but you can tell that he feels guilty about it and wants to make up for it. And so he still has a long ways to go, but the seeds have been planted. And it's one of those things where, you know, a lot of people don't want him to show up in the next game, and I understand that if they. Honestly, it doesn't. Yeah, let's ask about this.
Was a circle mage.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know her?
I attended her harrowing, actually. She was a lovely woman.
Lovely.
There was some youthful infatuation on my part. A feeling I had forsaken until recently.
Nothing happened?
You never acted on it?
She was one of my charges. Even if she felt the same, it would have been inappropriate. I saw her once after she became a warden. She freed the tower during the Blight. I would be dead or mad if not for her. I was in a sorry state when she found me. The things I said were unkind, untoward. I regret them now. I wish she knew that.
That's all I wanted to know.
Another time, then.
Yeah, it's a little funny to me that he says lovely woman 10 years later. As if there's like still a hint of he never got over it, her or something.
Between our Templar and Mage recruits than when we started. I've seen them trading stories, building one another up for the fight to come. I pray this won't be lost when their common enemy is gone.
True. True. Oof, no, not ending this. Let's go to Frel. Oh, right.
Is there something on your mind?
Right, you can always just steal them away.
I would hope so. There you are.
Yes, traveling to Ferelden.
Yeah.
There's time now if you still want to go.
Yes, of course. I will make the necessary arrangements.
And off we go. Huh.
Where are we?
You walk into danger every day. I wanted to take you away from that, if only for a moment. I grew up not far from here. This place was always quiet.
You're alone with a mage. The mage dialogue in the romance bugs me a lot.
But they were very loud. I would come here to clear my head. Of course, they always found me eventually.
You were happy here?
I was. I still am.
I don't like the dialogue options. I really don't. Whisper Alone, that's probably the one Why didn't I go with that one, Whisper Alone? Ugh. I'm not crazy about that. Yeah?
That doesn't concern you.
The Templars have rules on fraternization, but I'm no longer bound by them.
Right. Good. I worry about what you think. I worry what you think of me. Would it matter if you were? Is that what I go with too? Would it matter if I were?
Would it really have stopped you if we'd met before? You could say no,
it has changed a lot, so.
It is hard to believe I wouldn't have noticed you. The last time I was here was the day I left for Templar training. My brother gave me this. It just happened to be in his pocket, but he said it was for luck. Templars are not supposed to carry such things. Our faith should see us through.
What can't hurt? You're not very lucky. What
You
was
broke
that
the
one?
Order's rules.
You broke the rules.
Until a year ago, I was very good at following them. Most of the time. This was the only thing I took from Ferelden that the Templars didn't give me. Humor me. We don't know what you'll face before the end. This can't hurt.
Thanks. I don't need luck. I want you to keep it. No, thank you.
I'll keep it
I'm
safe.
going. Thank you. Yep.
I know it's foolish, but I'm glad.
I really hate the music that they created for the. I love the soundtracks for Inquisition. I really do, except the romance music. I hate it. It really takes me out of the scenes. I love all the other music, including the bard songs are incredible. And we're back in Skyhold. That's pretty big. It's a little frustrating because Skyhold is so large. Oh, oh man, I keep falling off the... It does take forever to get around to everybody and run around. And talk to everyone. What am I doing? Oh, am I going back to see if he has anything else? Did this unlock more dialogue with him? I don't like how this game kind of limits you in... It's very much... Can we talk about anything else?
Of course.
Perhaps we can talk later.
I would hope so.
Am I going to Cole? Am I talking to Cole? Is that the deal? Alright, Cole was fixed up. Not... That was a terrible way of phrasing it. Why did I say fixed up? What's wrong with me? He's got his amulet and he's all set to go. Oh, I'm going to Cassandra because of the book. Oh, this is gonna be good.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
Why does that look a lot like,
This is your doing.
the captain of the guard? What's her name? Aveline. Wasn't that right? I hoped you'd like it.
I
Yeah.
was hoping you'd be happy
Yeah.
about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
Oh man.
You're
She's
probably wondering
hilarious.
what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
Oh, Knight Captain, so it is.
This
He
the part
used.
when you thank the Inquisitor.
I'm just
I
getting
don't
this
normally
now.
give sneak peeks, after all.
I... thank you.
Thank Varric. No, thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
Yeah.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
I'm glad that Varric was happy to do that, because that's just such a fun interaction. Can I talk to you more about it?
Anything you need?
Nope.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I hate how you can't have evil flavor text. And we're off. I think we're going to do Solus's thing. Ah, yes. These are always... They really make those highlights so light that it's so hard to find.
The Dalish are here.
The,
Be expected.
find them to claim areas. It really made them hard.
May I ask, traveling these plains,
Yes, the Dalish are here.
I fear
What
human
am I looking
soldiers
at?
may kill her. If she would only draw close, I could gain her trust. I could protect her.
I tried to get this hollow for you, but the pathing was horrendous and I just couldn't take it. I did try, my mans, I did try. I did try to help you out, but...
In this place from which we all came. Still beautiful, isn't it?
Hello.
With scars left by the Shemlin War and all the troubles that followed.
I really like his outfit.
What
I like the
troubles
cut
you,
of that jacket.
The armies caused rock slides. They dig ditches
What troubles you?
and destroy the Arabals, making passage impossible. Precisely when the clan needs him most, my first, Tavin, defies my wishes and mounts an excursion to the Emerald Graves. And now, I've learned that the grounds of Far Balanaris are infested by angry spirits from the beyond.
I can deal with that for you.
Stay alert, Delen. Spirits are dangerous, and be mindful of the resting places of our dead. Our Balanaris is sacred ground. Dareth Shiral, Delen.
Yeah, Dostral to you too.
Stores are so low.
You seem
I want to
troubled.
say I tried to help all these guys out because I wanted to
Just our
get their...
stores. With the Shem War and
I
the
wanted to be able to
demons,
trade with them and
replenishing
never
has been
happened.
difficult.
Just never
For one,
happened.
we're almost out of herbs, and we lack materials to repair the Aravals. I don't even remember. There's so much we're missing. It's all written in my ledger.
I like the elf outfits in this game. And I'm glad that they, because Dragon Age Origins was pretty guilty of very sexualized female armor, and I really do appreciate that they toned that down severely, and
What do
the
they say
women just have
exactly?
flattering armor. It looks nice, and it actually looks like it's sensible, and...
If it's true, I want to be a part of it.
You want
About
to
what?
join the Inquisition?
It won't happen. Keeper Howen won't allow it. He doesn't trust anything to do with the Chantry or Andraste.
I could try to
And I
convince your
never
keeper.
managed to get you to be recruited.
I'll
Does he,
take my
does he
leave.
have a mullet? I can't tell. It sorta looks like it, but not really.
And Aran Atishan?
You were the craftsman here.
Maybe that's why I didn't help you
Yes,
out, because it looks like you
I
got a mullet
bark
going.
leather and such, as I'm sure you know.
You're a craftsman?
I'm afraid I cannot trade with you. You are one of the people, but we do not know or trust your Inquisition. In time, perhaps.
Like, the evil, like, there should be an evil option where you can, like, kill them all and, like, burn the camp and, then, blame it on the enemy. Like, that's the kind of, like, evil stuff that I wish this game provided you with. Because I know most people wouldn't do it, but I want those options there just to see, like, this kind of psychotic things you could do. Like, I
Who's
want,
Valerin?
not, like, I want
He's been
evil
stolen for a while because the keeper
options.
chose another as his
And,
apprentice. He thinks it's a slight, but it isn't. He just wasn't ready. Keeper
Uh-huh.
Howard wants him to wait. Then he took off 3 nights ago on his own. I don't know what he was thinking. The keeper sent hunters to search, but they never found a trace. Mathal's mercy. If anything's happened.
Thank you for this, Inquisitor. We are not far from where my friend was summoned.
Everything here is
Okay, I think
blurry.
I'm helping out
It
with
wants to
Solus's,
forget, but now the rocks
yeah,
are
I'm helping
solid.
Solus out. Yes, this is...
My friend.
And Avurus? Ah, there the demon or spirit is.
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting.
Let us ask
Huh.
them. A mage! You're not with the bandits?
Wow,
Do
okay.
you have any
Messed
lyrium
up, man.
potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon. You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose! I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can... We are not here to help you.
So
Word of
smarter
advice.
than you
I
are.
told off on explaining how demons work to my
Can I
friend
just
here.
go? Did I go
Listen
two?
to
Please tell me I went with
I
two.
was one of the foremost
Yeah.
experts in the Kirkwall Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits. Yes. You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon. What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now. Inquisitor, please.
I've studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Ah, I can
Thank
break
you.
it. Yep, let's break it.
We must hurry!
Why do they shout sometimes? Because it's so annoying how they shout. Like, I'm standing 2 feet away from him and he's shouting at me. I think the worst case is there's that Caden scene in Mass Effect 1 where he like you finish, like, there's some scene and then like the next line he like shouts at you like, "You're needed on the deck," and it's like he screams at you and I'm like, dude, I'm a foot away from you, man.
Lethaline, Irabalas.
Tel Abalos en Asel Atalim. Mamilava Halane. Malasuladinadas. Magilani Midinan.
Manuvinen. Dareth Shiral.
I heard what it said. It was right. You did help it.
No,
You did everything you could.
I must endure.
Let me know if I can help.
You already have. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked a summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
I know I said I had him not kill them, but now I get why Solus would go ahead and try to kill them. In hindsight, that makes sense with his character, even though I stopped him.
Solus.
Never again. I need some time alone. I will meet you back at Skyhold.
Alright, he just leaves. He just leaves. That's hilarious.
Inquisitor.
Oh, but he comes back immediately, or almost immediately.
How are you,
How you holding
Solus?
up, buddy?
It hurts. It always does. But I will
Uh,
survive.
I'm glad you've
Thank
returned.
you for coming back.
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be.
Where are
It's
you?
empty,
Yeah,
but there are
where were
stirrings
you?
of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens
what's
when
deathly for a
dies?
spirit?
It isn't
Yeah,
the same for mortals.
please
The
tell
energy
me.
of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is
Hmm.
peaceful semi-existence.
So it isn't really
It is
dead.
rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality.
Hmm.
It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Thank you again.